Hi, I'm Iside de Cesare. I am the owner and the chef of La Parolina restaurant. The restaurant is in Trevinano, as a small village between Lazio and Tuscany, and between Lazio, Tuscany and Umbria. And I didn't grow up. I grew up in Rome, but I have this restaurant since 21 years. And today we are going to prepare Frascarelli with asparagus and guanciale and pecorino cheese. So, let's go. First of all, we put the salt in the water and we start to clean asparagus. Dai una bowl. Grazie. Okay, other two. So now then we boil just a bit. Mi portate per gentilezza un torcione? Just few minutes. The dish that we are going to prepare is a homemade pasta, Frascarelli, and we use asparagus and cheek of the pork, the guanciale, because are typical of this area, and now we are in spring, so we use what the season could give us. After 1 minute, we go on the grill to grill them. Extra virgin olive oil. We grill to give the smoke flavor and a different texture to the asparagus. We love to cook the vegetables and meat, also fish, on the barbecue because it's really typical in Italy and we like to preserve the tradition. That's why we have also fire in our kitchen, always fire in our kitchen. While it grills, Matteo will help us. We go on putting in a pan some extra virgin olive oil. We use the extra virgin olive oil of this area from Blera. We put una mestola, and we put the other asparagus. No, quello per girare. Anche quello lì, ma piccolo, per favore.
So this is a dish from childhood, or
This is
this childhood dish, or
chai.
when you were small?
Not really, not really. This dish I learned from one of my first teacher working in a restaurant, and I feel like my childness of my work, of my job. Not really in my home. I don't add salt because we take this water to finish to cook, and also because we will use pecorino and guanciale that are a bit salty. Pronti? Ok, fammi togliere. Dammi. Okay, these are ready. You can't feel the smell, but it's very good smell. And here we have the different asparagus. When you eat, you feel different texture and also different taste. Now we make it hot. And we take guanciale. I like to cut it very thin because it's very salty and also very tasting, so I prefer to find in all the part of my plate. Some people used to cut very big, but I don't like very much to have some guanciale and then not for the rest of the plate. So now the fat will start to melt. Different flavor. This we keep to put on the plate. just to roast very well. You have to wait that change the smell and also the consistency. Okay. Now we put again the water on the fire. And we start to prepare pasta. Before we take the plates that we will use later. Sì, grazie. La microplane. Oh. Now we add this in this other pan. And we start to make pasta. Frascarelli are really a simple kind of pasta, but very, very tasty. Okay, first of all, we have to take flour, put on the table, then water, again flour, all this small part of water become a frascarello that will be in the plate like riso. Okay, now we start It's very, very quick, but very, very tasty. I like also because it's one of the traditions that are not so famous like other, but I think would be nice to to use again to make frascarelli. You can use this again and again and again, so you can use everything. I wash my hands and I come back in a few minutes. So now we go to cook frascarelli. Obviously we need that the water boil, and we need a whisk. Sai cosa mi serve? Un cucchiaio prima. Ah, ce ne stanno. You see, they start to float. You have to move. The very important thing and the very particular thing is they have a different bigness. So when you eat, then you have different taste. Then, like rice, you move them. Need to taste. Just a bit of salt, not too much because we will finish with pecorino cheese. Just a bit of water. We prepare the plate. You see, it seems rice. Pecorino cheese. it's done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.